Let's go Max Jammer. And try to get rid of a supporter that they might have. We do see the Evo Incense, so that is definitely going to be our choice. And they top deck a level ball. No! We're going to actually have to work for it. Dang it. If you love disrupting your opponent's hand and making it so they can't play anything of value, then this deck is for you. This utilizes Thievul from the new Evolving Skies set to shuffle both players' hands and draw 4. And we combine that with the incredible disruption of Malamar VMAX, which takes a card from your opponent's hand, looking at it, of course, and puts it on the bottom of their deck. In this way, you get to choose what your opponent has for next turn, and you can set it up so they can't really do much of anything. Let's take a look at this new deck from Evolving Skies, Malamar VMAX with Thievul. Welcome back to the channel, little flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today, we have a deck profile from one of my new favorite decks here, Malamar VMAX with Thievul. So Malamar VMAX is a deck that we profiled on the channel a while back, but it has this Max Jammer ability. It's a VMAX with 310 health, dark type weakness, so we're going to be hitting those Shadow Rider decks for weakness. Max Jammer, 180 damage. Your opponent reveals their hand, choose a card you find there, and put it on the bottom of their deck. Now, this is so strong because you get to look at what your opponent has, and you get to say, oh, that draw supporter? Yeah, get that out of here. Oh, that energy that you need for the next turn? Yeah, get that out of here. That Inteleon line that you want to evolve into? Yeah, I don't think so. It's a very strong attack that forces the opponent to play in ways that are a little counterintuitive to how they might want to play. We combine the Malamar with the Thievul here from the newest set. Thievul, with its Fumbling Hands ability, when you play it from your hand, you can have each player shuffle their hand and draw 4 cards. They put any of those cards on the bottom of their deck and they draw 4 new cards. So it's really a nice kind of disruption ability. And it's probably the best disruption ability that we have post-rotation. You look at things like Marnie, but that of course takes your supporter slot for the turn. Thievul can do this without needing a supporter. And you can still play something like Boss's Orders or Research on your turn if you'd like. So I love Thievul. Combine it with that Malamar, and now all of a sudden you drop their hand to 4. You can take the best card out of their hand, put it on the bottom of their deck, and they can often be left helpless, only relying on the top deck. Another disruption card we play in here is the Spirit Mask. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, your opponent discards a card from their hand. So track it with me. We got 4 cards in their hand. They hit into us with the Spirit Mask. They're down to 3. Maybe we Max Jammer a couple of times. All of a sudden you can see here how they can get to so few cards in their hand that they're left with really nothing to do. Got a couple other cards here. The Galarian Moltres with the Malevolent Charge. That's a new card. When this Pokemon is played from your hand to your bench, you can attach up to 2 dark energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon. It's really nice for energy switching, although it does have a pretty decent attack here in the Fiery Wrath. 20 plus, this attack does 50 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So if they've taken 5 prizes and are on the doorstep to winning, you're swinging for 270 with this Galarian Moltres. Not too shabby. Of course, we got energy switches aplenty. We got the energy switch at a 4 count. We can switch off of the Galarian Moltres or the Galarian Moltres V. Galarian Moltres V with the Dire Flame wings. We are going to need one of these 2 abilities in that early game because there's no way for us other than with energy switch and Galarian Moltres to get energy onto our VMAX in time to attack, right? It takes 3 energy attachments. So if we were to just do that manually, it would take us until turn 3. We can get an energy switch off of Moltres V or a Moltres, then we're going to be doing it in 2 turns. So that is really nice and why we play that high count of energy switch. Got a Guru, we got a Kricketune for a little bit of consistency, and then of course a bunch of supporters to help us out in our quest to win the game. So this deck is incredible. I cannot recommend it enough. You're going to see in these next few games just how fun it is and how fun it is to lock your opponent out of doing much of anything. It can struggle a lot with the Inteleon line. We have a couple of games here that we play against Inteleon, but don't let that dissuade you from playing this deck, trying this one out. It is a fun one, no doubt. And I know you're going to see how oppressive this can really be. Thank you so much to Forest Runs for this deck idea. We switched a few cards from their list, but this was the main idea from Forest Runs. Thank you so much for that. If you want to get more involved, you can head on down to the Discord link that is in the description below. You can also hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That really helps me out a lot, guys, to get to 5K subscribers. That's our new milestone. that we are shooting for. So help us in that journey to 5K by subscribing now. If you like the video, of course, make sure to like and maybe even leave a comment. That'll let me know what you liked, disliked about the list or about my gameplay. And peep the list, of course, that's going to be in the description as well. So this is our Malamar Thievul deck. Pretty crazy stuff coming up. You won't want to miss it. Oh, baby, I got a good feeling about this one, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it going. Crank some music up, and yes, I would like to go first because I would like to get an energy down onto my Malamar. Now that hand is something else. Let me get that mic a little bit closer here. That seems to be a weekly, daily even tradition. I realized I was having so many problems with my mic because it was so far away. Now that I'm getting that mic just a tad closer, I think things are sounding nice and crispy. We might even be able to get 2 energy. If we can top deck an energy, we are in for a wild ride. We got the quick ball and the energy. Come on, baby. Even if we don't, we're in a really nice position to at least get a next turn Malamar VMAX. So they are going to take an extra card here off of that mulligan. And it's a Victini deck. Okay, no extra energy. They could potentially welder, but they're not going to... They're going to energy burst. I kind of feel like an energy on the bench would just be objectively better, don't you? Okay. I'm glad we are in agreement. So let's go ahead and get the Nickit. We do have the Thievul in the deck. Also have Galarian Moltres. We got our VMAX. Let's see how many switch cards we have. 2 switch and 2 Air Balloon. I just don't want them to do extra damage with the energy burst. Is that fair? Is that fair? I think that's fair. Let's go ahead and do that and we'll pass. So, hey, we might not hit a switch. It's very possible, but I don't know. I want to swing into them before they swing into us, right? Like, I don't care if this really goes down. I just don't want to. And it's probably going to be, yeah. It's probably not even a pre-rotation list anyway, but we had no real reason to be worried about that there. Okay, so we got a Path of the Peak in play. That might make things a little tough for us. We see a Spreading Flames for no damage. Okay, so potentially no more Galarian Moltres for the rest of the game. Let's see what we got going on here. There is a Rose. Nothing we can really Rose to. So we're going to have to just Crushing Hammer. Hope we hit heads. We don't. And we'll go with the Research. So we do get the VMAX. We do get a Crushing Hammer heads there. And we will just have to wait one more turn. But that's 2 energy there. I will play the Guru down just to have it. And sure, we might as well Primate Wisdom, see if we can't find ourselves an Air Balloon. But we get an energy switch, not particularly useful, so we will go ahead and pass. Very cool. I guess what we could have done there is we could have attached to the active and then energy switch to the active, and then we wouldn't need a switch card. It's fine. I'm not going to think too hard about that because you already know we're about to hit a switch here on this Research. So we're putting ourselves in a really good position. We can get the Thievul down on the next turn and then, you know, put a card back from their hand on the bottom of their deck. It makes it a little bit difficult with the Drizzile engine, but because it opens up so many more slots for them. But that is the idea. We'll take away the Victini VMAX or something like that. There's a Drizzile into another Drizzile, presumably. That's actually good for us. I think that's a net positive for us. The more Drizziles they play, the less... Because they probably play the damage dealing Inteleons. So there's an Evo Incense. They're going to get into the Victini VMAX, I suspect, and give us a little bit of Spreading Flames action. So Victini VMAX does in fact come to hand. And yep, there it is. The Rainbow Rare Victini VMAX. Will they retreat? Will they retreat? No, they're just gonna Spreading Flames. Okay. Mad respect. Mad respect. And 2 energy go onto the benched Victini. Very cool. So we will research. We could shuffle. I mean, I guess we do it, right? So we go, we're going to try to get the VMAX off the top here, off the Thievul rip. Let's go here to the active. We got 2 E-switch here to the active. We'll go here. We will put this down. Do we need a boss? I don't think we do. We're going to pitch the boss. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. And then we'll go here. Yes. Draw our cards. Okay, we get the VMAX. That's so huge. Oh my goodness. And then we'll go ahead and Primate Wisdom. I'll put the Marnie to the top. Why not? And we get the active Malamar VMAX. So our strats, they're about to pop off potentially. Here we go. 180. Let's see what we got. What's the best card? They have like 2 really good cards. They're going to be able to shuffle the deck with the Inteleon. I guess we force them to play the Inteleon, so I'll put the research to the bottom. And then we'll see what they got for the next turn. So they're forced to play an Inteleon. That kind of hurts for sure, and they get another Sobble down. But we can always Marnie them again. But this is, we're kind of, oh, and they got an Evo Incense. Yo! They just had the insane hand. So there's an Inteleon. I'm going to see some shady stuff going on here for my opponent. The dealings, they are shady. I'm getting a little nervous because we need an extra energy in play. We're going to have to find our last energy switch, I think, to be able to retreat this Malamar into this Malamar at some point. Because we weren't able to get a Dire Flame Wings off on that first turn, and we don't play a counter stadium. So Path of the Peak really robs us of the ability to get extra energy into play. There's an energy search. We're not at a terrible spot. It's just that the Path of the Peak like just is extremely harmful. You might want to consider a counter stadium in here in the future. But they are going to go ahead and level ball. I don't think they would attack with this Victini. I think they are going to retreat. But that's pretty frustrating for sure. So we are going to have to find our last energy switch. I'm not sure if it's in the deck. I think it is. We'll have to check that out on our next deck search. So they're going to research. They got that off of the Inteleon, of course. They get another Victini down. And I'm checking the discard pile for bosses. They do have a switch. They could have just manually retreated there, so I'm not sure the use of the switch. That was what they wanted, but they're going to quick ball. Their hand might not be particularly good, but then again, neither is ours. So we have that Marnie. Put this here. Put this here. We'll go Marnie. Okay. This can do 100. So what we could do is we could retreat into a Guru. Sure, let's do it. Let's put the mask on the top. We just need 1 additional turn, I think. Let's go ahead and retreat into the Guru. And then we'll pass. So we're basically just saying to our opponent they don't have boss. They've already played 2 down. We need 1 additional turn, right? We just need to get 1 turn like free, I guess. 1 turn for free to get another energy on this, and then we should be all set to go. So there's a Drizzile. I guess we could get extra energy. I didn't even think about this. We could get extra energy into play with the Articuno. Or the Moltres, excuse me. The regular Moltres, because we do play that in the deck as well. So there's an Air Balloon. There's a Scoop Up Net for my opponent. They're going to pick up the Drizzile. Okay, that seems interesting. I think I probably would have picked up the Inteleon. But no matter. There's a Drizzile. I suspect a Gust is going to come into play. That would just be tragic for us. They are going to boss. Okay. I guess at this point we're forcing the bosses. Forcing those bosses. They are going to Gust that Malamar up. And we will see a max victory. Okay, nice. So at this point, let's go here again. Put this down. Put this here. Go here. I think we Marnie. We're looking for the last. Energy switch. We do get it, but we don't have the oh shoot, we don't have the basic. All right, well, Primate Wisdom, Spirit Mask. Oh, we got it. Yo. Okay. I don't know if we have enough juice in the tank to win this game, but we at least got the combo off. That's insane. All right, so we'll go energy switch here to here. I don't think we're going to have enough to do it, but this is just a really great example of what can happen here when you get rolling. So we'll put the research. I mean, it sucks, right? Because they can just level ball for the Drizzile, but we'll just put the research on the bottom of the deck. They only got 15 cards left. Yeah, man. It's looking tough. They got 2 attackers up. So we are going to be able to take 3 prizes, but they just swing into us a couple of times, and that will do it. Not much we could really do there. I did like that we showed off the power of the Malamar, but I think the problem was that one turn that we went into Guru, we maybe should have just attacked into their active Victini. That just felt like such a bad place to be in. The Drizziles give them so much control over the bench for sure. So it is what it is. You hate to see it. There is that research, and we should just see a swing. They got a 3rd VMAX. All right, we'll go ahead and concede at this point because our opponent knows what they're doing. They're going to go ahead and take those 2 knockouts. So let's get going into that next matchup. I felt pretty good about that. Again, it was kind of weird. The Path of the Peak, we don't have a counter stadium for that. So that makes it tough. I think if you were to play one stadium, it would probably be something like Training Court, but you'd only probably play it as like a one of. We're trying to lock our opponent down, and so we don't really need that many, stadiums. Like, I usually think of stadiums as being kind of a long-term effect, right? Like, I'd want them in the late game. Like, if the game progresses enough to the point that I'm using a stadium with a lock deck, I don't know. Just not a lot of really good stadiums here right now in this format, so. See what we have here. My opponent looks like to be playing a Shadow Rider, which I'm pretty happy. I think that's a Shadow Rider. Am I wrong? Somebody help me. I'm not very well versed in the new pokes. Okay. We might be discarding the Thievul early here, which would really suck. Yes, it is a Shadow Rider. Okay. I believe for sure. I believe. So there's a Quick Ball. Discarding an energy. And let's see. What do they have? What are they going to do? They are going to go ahead and Crobat. Potentially? Air Balloon? Are we going to see a Crobat for 2? No way. No way. Okay, Crobat for 2 potentially. So there is that. And they will just pass with the Cresselia active. Very cool. So we'll go ahead and Spirit Mask. We have to discard the Thievul, unfortunately. Not going to come out this turn. But a pretty decent... I mean, this could be much worse. So let's go here. We got the Crick. Rickety Cricket. And then we'll choose 2 energy to attach to the Moltres. And then we'll draw some more cards with Exciting Stage. I like where we're at here. We do get another Crushing Hammer. And it's a Tails. That's fine. We just unfortunately have to pass. We are going to be able to put ourselves in position if we can get another Research or a Marnie or something. Some kind of draw Pokemon. I mean, I guess we have the Kricketune. But if we can get some energy attached, if we can get some energy switch stuff going, then we're in a good spot. I want to get this energy off of the Galarian Moltres ASAP. Because, yeah, that's not ideal at this point because they haven't taken any prizes. The Galarian Moltres, not the worst card. Certainly, not the worst card. But at this point in the game, it kind of is. Let's go here. We're gonna Fog Crystal, and it's getting a little sketch. Getting a little sketch. If we can't turn this around quick, we're gonna have some problems. So they have to discard a card, I think, from the Spirit Mask. Yeah, there goes a Fog Crystal. We do get an energy. The question is, do I leave? I think. Trying to think what would be best to, like, should I boss this turn or not? I think while we have the Kricketune, we should. I'm gonna go all in. Yeah, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's boss this, and then we will Exciting Stage. We're looking for a couple of energy switches. We get nothing. At least we can play some things down onto our bench on the next turn. I'll put an Air Balloon here just to have it down, and then we just have to pass. So a couple of nice plays for us on the next turn. Energy switch plus an energy would be a knockout on this Calyrex. And shuffling some stuff in from their hand. That would be ideal. See if we can't do that. Been kind of screwed a little bit, I gotta say, here with our draws. We did have a supporter on the opening turn, but a couple of Exciting Stages. We've drawn 5 cards with Exciting Stage and haven't hit another supporter, so you hate to see that. There's a Fog Crystal. And another Shadow Mist. They're going to discard their hand. We could get them down to 1 card in hand and 0 cards in hand, potentially. So let's go Quick Ball. The Nickit is going to be useless for us. Oranguru means we would get to draw 1 extra card, so let's go ahead and get it down. Put that Air Balloon on it as well, and then go in with an Exciting Stage. Okay. It's close to being good. We'll go ahead and Primate Wisdom. We'll put the switch on the top, I guess. Get another Quick Ball. Okay, it's fine. It's not ideal, right? Sure, so we might as well Crushing Hammer. Tails, and we'll pass. We could have discarded that with Quick Ball. I'm fine. What we're going to do next turn is we're going to switch into the Kricketune, draw 4. If at that point we don't find another basic energy, an energy switch, or something of the like, I mean, that would just be extremely bad beats. Sometimes it happens. I don't like this. I don't like that for sure. Let's go ahead and switch. Let's get into the Exciting Stage. And okay, so we do find it. Let's go here. We'll Incense. Get ourselves a Mally. And then put that there. We will energy switch here. They are going to get this. So 4 energy in play is going to be 4 times 6. That's 240. So not quite enough. Let's go Primate Wisdom. Get a supporter. No. Okay. Let's retreat. And we will Max Jammer. Get yourself some prizes. Oh, and we put the Crobat back. Oh my goodness. That's so strong. It's at the bottom of their deck, so remember, they can't draw that on their next turn. Oh, this is This is terrible. They could Adornment, I suppose, on this turn. That would be fine for us, I think. I don't think we necessarily mind that. What we just can't have happen is a... No, not a knockout. Oh, no. Oh, no. They got just enough cards because remember the training court. They were able to get an energy back. Oh, this could be horrible. Oh, my gosh. All right, so now we're going to need another energy switch. And that's not even getting a knockout. Oh, no. So we would want, like... Boss's orders, because we want to take out all of the energy in play. I guess they're going to discard a lot with the alchemy, but we want to take out, I guess, a Shadow Rider, right? So we want like basically back-to-back boss. Oh, that's so tragic. We only have one boss left. It's another thing to consider. Shoot. That's so good. Oh, man. It was that one quick ball off the top. We got a really good lock on them, and then they top deck the quick ball. So we'll see if we can't pull this one out. It's going to be hard, but not impossible. So there it is. We could do how much with this guy? 170? I don't love it. I don't love it. Okay, Crushing Hammer is going to have to be big here. Come on. No, we've missed all of our crushings. Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay. We can get energy back with this. We can get energy back with this. Okay. Go exciting stage. Okay. Do we want to attack with the Galarian Moltres? Go ahead and go here. Dire Flame Wings. 180. They have the training court. Let's see how many energy are in discard pile. A lot, right? They can get a max of 1, 2, 3, 4. They can get 4 in play on the next turn. I think we want to attack with the Moltres. Pretty sure. Okay. So we don't... Oh, they can't really boss and knock us out though, right? So we should research here. Because we need the energy switch. Okay, very good. Go there. Retreat. Go here. Do this. Oh, this could be cute too. Could potentially Galarian Moltres them as well. Primate Wisdom, something to the top. Okay, we are looking for an energy switch. We've only used 2 of them. Go ahead and Aura Burn. So my plan on the next turn is to, like, they're not going to get enough energy in play to knock out, so they might like Adornment, I guess. But we're going to Marnie them and then go into the Malamar VMAX. They could do that. Okay. Mad respect. That is definitely a possibility. See, they're down their Ordinary Rod, and them having that training court is really strong. So there's another Underworld door. See that there. What we're gonna do now? We're still gonna Marnie them. How many boss do they have left? They have probably like 1 boss left. They might play 2 boss. They might play 2 boss, but we will see. See what they opt to do. I wouldn't expect an Adornment. Here's an Air Balloon. Sorry, man, I like wish I could talk about something that wasn't the game here, but this is just too exciting. Okay, so we have to Marnie on the next turn. There's a quick ball. They're just thinning the deck out. They got 5 cards left, huh? Would they be able to take a knockout? They have to just do a bunch of damage, I think, to the active VMAX. But then that leaves us open to bossing. And I don't remember if we have boss left in the deck. They're going to G-Max Whisk. I would expect them to just discard the energy off the active. That would be my expectation. Like all the energy off the active and then like one on the bench. Yeah. Okay. So then next turn they can get 1, 2, 3 into play. They do 100. That's not even enough. We might be okay. Let's go ahead and play this down. Select these two. We'll attach here. Let's go quick ball. Okay. Yes. And then we will Marnie. I don't see them getting out of this. Okay. So Tool Scrapper is kind of cute. We can remove these two tools. All right. We don't want them to have a good pivot, so that's going to be there. Okay. And then we could take a knockout with the Malamar, but they're just going to draw a bunch of cards with the Training Court. So I think we retreat. We go into here. And we put something on the top. Let's put like an energy switch on the top. Is that the best card? And then, oh, we could Dire Flame Wings. Does that hurt us? I don't think it does. Let's go ahead and do it. And then we will Aura Burn. Okay, so we are just looking for a boss here off the prizes. Rose, Evo Incense, Energy Switch. Okay. Forgot if we had boss in the deck or not. Let's see what they got. Here's an energy. We know what our top deck is going to be, right? It's going to be that energy switch. So they are certainly looking to promote something that won't get one-shotted. Like the Alchemy, maybe. Here's an Evo Incense. They have to get boss plus 4 energy into play to take a knockout on this Malamar. Don't think they're going to be able to do that. They need to find a way to stall for a turn. Just makes it really tough. If they had gotten maybe a second Alchemy, maybe could have seen that. This attack, of course, is doing 100 damage with the 3 energy attached. They attach for turn, a couple of Underworld Doors. They needed like 1 more horse in play, or they needed maybe another Alchemy VMAX. Either one would have been good. And yeah. They know they can't do it. Scoop. Okay, so this is the rubber match, guys. Keep in mind we are playing on pre-rotation ladder with this post-rotation deck. So, you know, we'd expect to maybe have, you know, if we were playing a true pre-rotation, or excuse me, Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX deck, they probably would have had, you know, Trevenant and Dusknoir or Gengar and Mimikyu. We didn't see that. I suspect they were playing a post-rotation list. But just keep that in mind as we head into our rubber match here. Game number 3. Trying to come out with another dub here for our Mally deck. We won the game. Won the coin flip. We won the game, yes. We'll go ahead and go first. We'd love to hit another energy so we can get a Dire Flame Wings off. So please off this mulligan. Give me another dark energy. We got the quick balls in hand. Like, we're doing it. We're so close to doing it. Give me another energy, please, deck. I know you want to. I know you want to. Let's see. What is going to happen here? What is going to happen here? Come on, baby. Come on, Ghost of Reach. What you got for me? What you got? You've got... I guess this gives us a good chance to chat. If you're watching this, probably on Tuesday, I have returned from Kings Island, but I'm recording this as a backlog, so I'm actually recording this on Sunday, so I haven't yet gone to Kings Island. But drop a comment down below if you didn't yesterday, what your favorite ride is at your favorite amusement park. Because I know not everybody lives in like Southern Ohio. I used to go to Cedar Point all the time as a kid. And my favorite ride was the Magnum. I loved that ride. That ride was so insane. Okay. So no dice there. We could get a Thievul. I mean, we might as well, I guess, right? Because we have the 2 in hand. We could also get a Guru. Get a Guru. Okay, I like the Guru idea because then we could primate like we could primate a Marnie to the top. We could primate a Research to the top. Let's primate a Research. We get a Dark Energy. We're not going to play the Quick Ball, but we have that for next turn. Yeah, this is just a silly hand if we get to keep it for next turn. We get the Research out the top, so then I'll Quick Ball for the... Well, ooh, I don't know. Maybe we should have, because Ice Rider normally plays Path. Oh, no, we should have definitely Quick Balled away the energy. Okay, we could get really punished for this. Again, the lack of a counter stadium is really coming back to bite us hard. So I'm hoping that they don't get a Path here on this first turn. That would make it really bad. We could still drag off, do something like that. Shoot. Yeah, that could be bad. We definitely wanted to Quick Ball, no doubt. No doubt. All right. We are not going to get punished, though. I'm putting that energy, I'm manifesting that energy into the world. There's a Crobat. I think if they play Crobat, would they want to also play Path? These are the questions I ask myself when I'm staying up late in bed at night. What are they going to do? Maybe they'll play Path, and then they'll try to play Crobat, and then they'll Shame Scoop. So there's Crobat. My opponent going, like, very slow. There's that Crobat. And will we see the Path? Will we see an energy in the discard for a Melanie? It's usually what these Shadow Rider, or these Ice Rider decks want on that first turn. Let's see. They're going to go into Sobble. And a pass. We've done it. Okay, we are unlocking full potential, baby. Let's go Quick Ball here onto the energy. Get ourselves one of our Moltres. And the other one is prized. Good to know. Good to know. I also have a couple of Nickit, but I'm not particularly interested in those right now. Let's do that. Let's go Evo Incense. Get ourselves the VMAX. And we are off to the races. Let's go here. Energy switch to the active. And we just need one more energy here off this Research, and we are going to be decimating their hand. We do find it huge, huge stuff. Let's go ahead and Quick Ball again. I am cool to keep the energy switch. I'm also cool to keep the Crushing Hammer. Energy seems to be at a premium for their deck, so let's go ahead and just get another Nickit. Do that, and I will Primate Wisdom the Research to the top of the deck. Get an Air Balloon, that's fine. I'll just keep it in hand for now. Let's go Max Jammer. And try to get rid of a supporter that they might have. We do see the Evo Incense, so that is definitely going to be our choice. Quick Ball might get them another Crobat, but I'd rather them put, you know, Crobats into play than Drizzles. So see what they have here. This is such a commanding position. They might just have the boss, but then it's really good that we kept the Air Balloon, right? And they top deck a level ball. No, sad. Ah, shucks. Shucks. Okay. We're going to actually have to work for it. Dang it. So they're going to Shady Dealings. They still don't have water energy in the discard pile, though. Which means that they can't Melanie at this point. Which means that they can't do 250 damage to us this turn. Going to go ahead and Marnie. That's fine. Like we remember with the Primate Wisdom, we stacked that Research on the top. So we're at least going to have some option here. Basically, what we want to do on this next turn is we want to get one energy attachment on the Malamar and potentially get another Dire Flame Wings to energy switch off of. Pretty much all we want on this next turn. If we get that, we're going to be in a really fine spot. So they Marnie. Get the energy. We get the research. We can go ahead and pitch that energy with the research. Dire Flame Wings, assuming no stadium. We are going to be in a really strong position. There's an Air Balloon. I expect them to just retreat. We can find the Tool Scrapper. That would be really cute. A cheeky little play. Get a Crushing Hammer. Good. Heads. Dang. Hate to see it. All right. Research is fine. We won't need that other Malamar. Another option here of the Crushing Hammer. We get heads. Huge. Let's go there. Let's go Dire Flame Wings. Let's go here. And then let's put that Spirit Mask down. And we will put the Marnie on the top. And sure, we get Crick. I don't think we want that down. I don't think we want that down. Let's go Max Jammer. See what we got in the opponent's hand. Melanie is going to be our obvious choice. I mean, both of these are good. Let's force them to research, though, I think. Because then if they research, they can't Melanie. Okay, let's force them to research. I think that's the best. So, let's put the get off that top deck. I think they're going to be forced to research. Yep. So the research is the only card in their hand. That's good. We got the boss in hand as well. So we can bring up this Calyrex VMAX. Or excuse me, this Calyrex V. If we want it. We'd also like to get an Evo Incense for the Thievul. Shuffle their hand in, draw 4. That would be pretty strong as well. Oh, and they're just going to give us the Ice Rider. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. I like what I see. We would love to Marnie. Yeah, Marnie is a good one. Marnie's a good one here. Redo their hand. We do get a Nickit down. No more energy. No energy switches. That's a little sketch, but maybe we'll get one here off the Primate Wisdom. Primate Wisdom. We get a switch. Not great. Let's go Max Jammer. And we will shuffle in. Let's see. The Melanie gets them. The Evo Incense gets them an Inteleon. So let's force them to use the... Let's force them to use the Inteleon. Yeah, let's force them to use the Inteleon. We'll shuffle back in the Melanie, and then that takes away another out for them later. If we give them the Melanie, then then they could just attach a Melanie to the active, and that's fine. Or I guess they could go onto the Shadow Rider. They top deck switch. No. Oh, and they're gonna evolve that. Okay, cool. They might as well, right? There's no real harm in doing that. And they're going to go ahead and Evo Incense for the Inteleon. What are they going to grab? Because they're going to have to discard something here. I don't think they quite realize what our Spirit Mask is going to do. That is going to hurt them so bad. Oh, I hope they don't grab 2 good things. I mean, I do hope they grab 2 good things. Because we... like, imagine them grabbing, I don't know, 2 Melanie or something. Then they would have to discard one of them. That'd be so strong. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're in here. For sure. Okay, they'll get Path and a Melanie. They'll play the Path. They'll have to discard the Melanie. They don't know it yet, but they're going to have to do that. Just kidding. They'll play the Melanie, and then they'll do something else. Okay. They'll have to discard something else. Path to the Peak hurts. It's not going to hurt too bad if we just keep finding energy. So, let's see what they go for here. They are going to Ride to the High King. For 160. Did they have to... I'm sorry, did they discard a card from their hand? I don't know that I saw it. Should I have seen a discard from hand? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Okay, Ride of the High King is now gonna do 160. I think we go for the energy. Let's see how many boss are left. We could also switch into... Yeah, let's go ahead and switch into here. Sure, I'll play this down, and then we'll research. Yeah, that's fine. We have this. We still haven't seen an energy switch. So let's see if we can't find it here. We get another switch. Yeah, that's gonna have to be it. Okay, we'll do this. We'll go, we put the Rose on the top. Let's just Evo Incense. And we'll take a Thievul. And we'll max Jammer. 180. And we'll put Spacious Bucket is the best card in their hand. We'll put that back into the deck. Denied them of energy, hopefully. Like, hopefully one of these sticks, right? Hopefully one of these Max Jammers sticks. They have 3 VMAXs with damage on them, so I don't think they can last all that much longer. They have to just take a knockout. Have to just take a knockout here. So Ride of the High King will do it. They will have to discard a card. I think. I thought that's how it worked, but maybe there's some kind of bug. Okay, we'll count it. They should have 4 cards in their hand. I thought. What am I missing? Am I like, is there some effect here on the board that I'm just missing that I shouldn't be missing? I don't think so. I don't actually think so. Okay, it's fine. So we'll go ahead and Thievul. And yes, I will shuffle. Why not? Get some Thievul action. Crushing Hammer is very nice. If we can find heads here off this crushing. Tails, shoot. All right, let's go. Primate Wisdom. Put an energy switch to the top. That's fine. We get another energy switch in response. Let's go ahead and max Jammer. She's a big max Gemma. And we will put, I don't know, Melanie. What can they do? Maybe we want them to have Melanie. We'll put Evo Incense in the deck. I don't want them to get a Drizzile out. So do that. Take our 3 prizes. We get an Air Balloon. Very nice. So they will not be able to, you know, stall us. Hopefully. And do we still have Rickety Cricket? I guess Cricket doesn't help us with the path to the peak. Pokemon with a rule box in play have no abilities. I'm just unsure how it affects the Spirit Mask. Maybe I'm crazy. I thought I missed it on the first time, and I thought they like maybe did discard something and I just wasn't paying attention. That last time, we definitely were paying attention. I don't think it worked, which is weird because it worked in the other game. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with our Spirit Mask. It's just Ice Rider is too OP into Malamar VMAX because they ignore Spirit Mask. Could I get a judge, please? Excuse me, judge. They didn't discard a card. Oh, what? This is not a sanctioned event? Yep. Oh, it's not a sanctioned event? Okay. Gotcha. So they can go ahead and bring up... They lose! Dang. All right. GG to my opponent. That was just a very, very difficult matchup. Into our Malamar VMAX. Max Jammer is going to close it out here. And we take 2 wins. 2 out of 3 wins with our Malamar VMAX deck. Pretty fun stuff. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you liked the video, well, like the video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Really helps me out a lot in our quest to 5K subscribers. That would be a huge number to hit. And you'll want to be here before 5K because it's only up even farther from there. That's going to be all for me today, guys. If I don't see you soon, I'll see you later. And remember, good luck and also have fun.